crafty friends. Today I'm going to do a 12 by 12 scrapbook layout. These are photos of my daughter. She's 5 months old. This is a January back in 2020. One of my scrapbook goals is to use my stash, so I'm using some of Laura by Laura's Baby M, some Snow and Cocoa. I've been using Snow and Cocoa for January's. Just took out a lot of the like Christmassy ephemera and then using the rest. Then I have some older stickers here. This is from 2016. Wow, if you know what collection this goes to, let me know, because I pretty much have all of Maggie's collections. So yes, old stash, fairly new. Snow and Cocoa is kind of old. Like, I mean, well, to me, the designs are really fresh and modern and dainty. So to me, it still looks new. And then I have some of this old Tuesday morning sequence. Does anybody ever get alarmed when their scrapbooking products say that it can have cancer and reproductive harm? Like, I noticed that when I came back to scrapbooking it, that some things say that, and I'm just like, what does it mean? So I had to do more research about that. So I am following a sketch, and I'll share that sketch at the end of the video. And sketches just help me get the work done, and I still have a good time doing the sketches. And it is a little different because the photos in the sketch are 2x3s. And these are 3x4s and a 4x6. So it is going to look a little different, but I'm okay with that. I really like this floral paper. I'm using a white cardstock background. I think I'm going to trim it in half. I actually don't know the size of the cardstock now. I think it was gutted from a other project, 12 by 12 project I was doing. I'm actually surprised that I'm doing scrapbook layout in real time. I can't do the speed ups because then that means I have to edit them, and then I have to do voiceovers, and that's a lot of work. These videos are my least viewed videos on my channel. I don't think it has to do with like my style or anything. I think people are just not watching that many scrapbook process videos. I prefer to watch flip throughs or project shares. Right now I'm just inking. I need some new ink, but I'm having trouble finding a light gray. This says heather gray, so yeah, a lighter gray. When I use multiple collections, I like to ink just a little bit so it could all look cohesive. I know some people might find that outdated. I actually enjoy the process of inking too, like doing something with my hands. So next I'm going to use this spotty dot, also from Laura by Laura, and I think I'm going to go in this much. So I'm just going to mark it. I'm not measuring all that much, but usually my 12 by 12s are becoming more and more simple. Because I don't measure anything, I am scared to submit any of my layouts for like any magazines or design teams because they're not probably equal in measurements, and I'm pretty sure scrapbook magazines and design teams look for that. Maybe there's a company out there that likes people who are a little more free-spirited and don't use rulers and measurements all the time. I get it if you're taking a scrapbooking class to create something like a mini album. Of course you need measurements for that, but something like a scrapbook layout, I just kind of be real free about it. I'm just going to use my dot liner, which I cannot find this adhesive anymore. Other scrapbookers have said they can't find this adhesive anymore, and that's very, very sad to me because it is one of my favorites. Lining that up there. If you have seen it, please let me know. Oops, I forgot to trim here. I'm gonna do that. See, that is why I use that adhesive. Now, I know I could probably trim this paper down, but it's okay. As Shamel says, there is always more paper, and it's true. Okay, I don't think I put anything on this side. This pink side reminds me of like old 80s bath tile. I just realized I don't have my main headlight on. Let me turn that on. Maybe that will make a difference. I was like, why is it so shadowy, so dark? do want it to be the same amount of white space on the right and left, so it's good right there. Now I'm gonna bring in my photos. So that's all the paper I'm gonna use for now, as far as the big sheets, the big pieces. Bring this in here. No, I want it more in the middle. Looks like the middle to me. This is more of an up-closer portrait. If you notice, my photos are a little different. This one has a more red tint to it, and this one has more yellow. And that is simply because the sun came out on these two, and then it was cloudy on that one. So, such is January. Very cloudy. Oh no, I think I want it touching a little bit. There we go. Let's bring this photo down a little bit. Yeah, that looks the same here, the same here. Yep. So, January is now over. Everybody's saying how it took forever for January to end, but I was like, really? You know what I noticed? That it's not equal amount of space here on this side as it is on this side. Take this off and I'm gonna trim a little bit more on this side. Always start with more and then you could trim down instead of completely cutting off a lot and then you have that's it, that's what you have to work with, whatever you trim down. See, that's a whole lot better. Okay, gotta ink that again. So yes, I have a day off today from homeschooling. My daughter is in the 3rd grade, so her days are longer. My husband's like, why don't you take a day off? He works from home, so he's like, take a morning off. I'll do the girls' school, which I'm real thankful for that he is able to do that. Okay, there's a title with a circle, but it's coming out here this way, probably to be like that, right? But then I have this space here. So in the sketch, it's washi tape, but I'm going to go ahead and use this. It's like a ruler type of, but I want to see the torn edge side, so I'm going to go this way. The paper has like a ruler print, which, you know, babies and all the measurements. I wanted to buy that ruler, like you just place it down and it has a torn edge to it and you could just tear your paper and it'll be like that. But it's expensive and it's always sold out. Yeah. Let's put that in here. Tuck it underneath the big 4x6. Now, I think, do I want it above this 3x4? Have everything here, or bring it down? I think I'm gonna bring it down. Have it going out of that 3x4, since there's space down here for that. Actually, there was something here on the side. It looks like some scallop border. I don't have that. I do have some trim. Drinking some chai, vegan chai, so it's like made with coconut milk. Isn't this super cute for Valentine's Day? I need to take that out. Okay, so I've got this. I know that's from Dear Lizzie. That goes really well. I've got this peachy one. I don't remember where I got that from. It looks like crepe paper. And that's a little too pink. I don't think I have any more of this. This is some of my favorite trim ever. Isn't that so pretty? Okay. It's just not enough, even though I want to use it. It's not enough. That's kind of cute. I'm gonna put these trims to the side and think about it later. Okay, so there was a circular to put your title on. I was thinking of putting the snowflake instead of using the circle. Let's see if that's big enough. might have to bring in a bigger one. 2 inches is not enough, so I'm gonna bring in my Spellbinders Scout. This cute little machine that I love so much. And I need to not put these away. I use these circles so much. I'm gonna go ahead and punch one of these, but it's small, so I'm gonna cut it. Okay. Run that through. I love this little cute machine. Does the job for me. I just need something small to put on my desk like that. Okay, so this is a 2.5 inch circle. In the sketch, the title is supposed to be this way. And well, now that I think about that, I do like that. And then the date is supposed to be over here. I wanted to use one of these little tags by Laura. You're supposed to put the date. Could do that one, or should I do this like bluish? She has little, like a seafoam flowers on there. That's cute. You know what? Snow and Cocoa has, yes they do. Do I want it white? I don't think I want it white because it'll blend in too much with the white cardstock. So this is a little bit more of a warmer white. Okay, we'll trim that. For the date, I could like put it over or have it here, have it like not covering up the mi mundo, which translates to my world. And then I do want the date, and I want to punch out. I don't think I have a hole punch that's big enough to cut out that. Nope. Actually, let's see. One of these little circle dies. Let's see if I have one small enough. Will it punch out like that, or will it make the hole in the middle? We're gonna go ahead and try it. Let's see if it works out. Let's see. Gotta get it just right. So I'm gonna have to use some washi tape. I should buy some of that blue tape from Scrapbook.com, because sometimes washi does rip my stuff. Okay, bring back the little scout. See, this works out. If this works out, I'm gonna be like so surprised. Let's see, my friends. Okay. Piercer tool. Let's just grab one of these. Oh, it worked! It worked! Yay! Bring this over, and then maybe something like that. Title. I don't mind if my title's over here, and this is just like an embellishment. I do have to put some journaling. I am going to do some faux stitching with my jelly roll. Just kind of warm it up there a little bit, because my sewing machine is just done. I've had it since 2007. I bought it at Big Lots, back when Big Lots used to sell scrap and craft stuff. If you remember when Big Lots used to do that, let me know in the comments below. Because that was great. Like 99 cents for some really cool American craft stickers and Jolie stickers. And I just loved Big Lots. It was before I discovered Tuesday Morning. It really helped me grow my stash when I came back to scrapbooking in 2012. So really grateful for stores like that. And then Tuesday Morning was such a blessing to me because we had just started out full-time ministry. I didn't have the budget, especially with newborn, to buy scrapbooking supplies. If I had like pocket money, and by that I mean like 20 bucks, I would go to Tuesday Morning and I would get quite a bit with $20. Okay, I'm gonna turn on this embossing heat tool that I got at Hobby Lobby a long time ago, but that's just to speed up the process of the jelly roll so that it won't smear. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit of adhesive, bring it there, and then this one, I'm gonna put some dotted adhesive in case I change my mind. And then once I am sure that's where I want it, then I will glue it down with my Nova glue. Yeah, I really need to get some new inks because this is pretty much powder now and it's kind of getting everywhere. I think I'm gonna pop that up on some foam. And this is nothing fancy. This is from the Dollar Tree. For paper crafting, it's actually very, very strong. I got this in the hardware aisle, I guess, but it doesn't work that great for home, like what it was actually intended for. It's not that great. Grateful for Happy Mailers because they are the ones who told me about that foam. And Happy Mailers, like, they really see materials in another way to use for crafty ways. So I actually do watch Happy Mailers. Yeah. Take that on. More sips of my tea. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that journaling and then I'll be back. Yeah, I like that a whole lot better. And I'm gonna trim it a little bit more on this side. On the right. Do y'all, if you have typos, do you type it up all over again or you just leave it as is? I kind of just leave it as is. I did type this on vellum. The only thing is I don't want to put any adhesive because you will see it, so I'm probably gonna staple it. I feel like there's something missing here now because it wants me to put this here, right? Because there's supposed to be a ton of space right here, but that's not the case for mine. Or let's see, do I want it to stretch over? No. I do get my fabric scissors. I'm sorry, but if it's not paper, then I'll use my fabric scissors. Should I use glue? Their little pom-pom's a little wonk, so we'll trim that off. I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna use some of this double-sided adhesive from Craftelier. I need to buy more. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but it ends up being the one I use the most, right? Isn't that how it works? And then, you know, I've had this scorer. It's a Martha Stewart, and I've had it for years. It was one of my first tools that I bought, and I got it at Walmart. I think it was like $2.99. It's actually really thick and good quality, well made. And then I had so many from We Are Memory Keepers because I bought a lot of punch boards and scoreboards from Tuesday Morning, and each one came with one of those score tools. I said look. Now I'm all paranoid. It's gonna dull my scissors. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, and I had so many of those score tools, and so I donated them, and now I can't. I lose them so quickly. I think I only kept 2. One in my planner bag and one here in the scrap room, but now I lose it like all the time. And I think I had like 5 of these. So I think it's like a pin to me. I need to have many of them, multiples, to have everywhere and just pick it up. Where else can we put some more of this trim? Could put it like it wanted me to, but only like right there. Oh, and then I could put, I could put some here too. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I love sketches. See how I followed that from the beginning? It gives me a good kickstart. And then I kind of go on my own from there. I have a habit of putting my tools away right away, but I'm not done crafting. So then I bring them out again. All right. Should I put that inward? I think I'm gonna do that. That'll work. Okay, I think I'm ready to bring out my tiny attacher. That is how I'm gonna do it. See, this is why I don't glue it down, because you just never know. I don't want these at an angle, but it's a little too long. Ow, I don't like that it's an angle. It's all right, we're moving on. Okay, then this one from here to her eyes right there. Yes. Love that I'm using my stash right now. I'm not saying that I'm doing like a spending freeze. I'm just gonna try to use my stash as much as possible. In my video, I said that if I see a collection, I'm not gonna buy everything. And I haven't been doing that for a few years now, and it's been working out, because once you know your scrapbooking style, you know what you don't really use, so then you don't want to waste money doing that. Should I use the white or the gold? I bought these Distress Spritz from Tim Holtz, the fossilized amber. I totally forgot that I had them. So I'm gonna go ahead and the shine to get on my paper, but I don't mind if it gets on scrapbook paper. I think that adds a cute touch to it. I actually don't want it to get on the tab either, so I'm gonna cover up the tab. This one you can barely see because it's white on white, right? Don't mind that. Okay, then I'm gonna add a little right here. I think this is gonna be so different because I don't have anything else this gold. So instead of that, sorry y'all, we're not gonna use the Tim Holtz just yet. Instead of that, I'm gonna use some sequins. Using my, what is this called? Pick Me Up by Silhouette. I've had this for years. Stickles. Get a little needle to noticed that there's a little bump here, so I am gonna add a little foam to tape so that the photo won't be bent. My friends, and I am done with this layout. Love the way it turned out. I just love using sketches because it always gives me an idea that I wouldn't have come up with on my own to start with, but then I always end up doing my own style towards the end, and I love that mix of both. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you do like scrapbooking process video, give me a thumbs up so I can know, because again, these are my least watched videos. So